Hello and welcome to our back workout for today. You will need 2 weights, mine are 3 kilograms just for reference. We're going to begin in a reverse plank and we're just going to walk up into a crab pose. So just walking our legs in towards us, keep the pelvis nice and high. You can just stay on your heels, or if you have more flexibility in the ankles when you come into that reverse plank, you can also put the toes down. Again, keep that pelvis high, keep that core engaged. Relax the head slightly, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Make sure you're relaxed in the upper body. Just a few more of these to really engage the lower back and the glutes. And moving on to our next exercise, we're going to take kneeling push-ups. Keep the arms in nice and tight towards the side of the body. As you lower down, elbows in tight towards the waist. Lower down, your chest is almost touching the floor as you come down. You want to make sure that your knees are staggered so that they're not directly underneath the hips, just to challenge that upper body even more. This is a great workout for the chest and also the triceps as well. Keep that head nice and high and keep the core engaged. Just a few more. And then lower down all the way onto our belly. We're just going to take some pulls here. So reach your arms forward as you exhale. Going to pull the arms in towards our body. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, bend the arms, and then extend back out. Again, this is really great for the back, really great for the waist as well, and the back obliques. Now for our next exercise, we're going to take penguins. So place your hands onto your thighs at the side. We're just going to sway from side to side, keeping that chest up off the mat as much as you can. This is really amazing for the waist and the lower back, toning and shaping the waist mainly. Now take your arms back out in front of you. We're going to lift the arms up, keep the chest up off the mat. Then we're going to lower the arms back down, keep them hovering, and we're going to lift the legs. Squeeze the glutes as we lift the legs, point the toes. You can keep your legs hip distance apart just to make this a little bit easier on the glutes. This is great for the lower and the upper back, really creating strength in the legs and the upper body. Now balancing on the right forearm, we're going to lift the left arm out in front of us, lift it up, and we're also going to lift the right leg at the same time. Keep the toes pointed. Again, this is really working those back obliques and the upper body. Also working the glutes as well. Let's repeat that exercise on the other side. Again, working the upper body and the glutes. Keep the glutes squeezed. Lift that arm as high as you can, working the shoulder. This is really great for building strength in the back. Now grabbing those weights and coming up into a high plank on our hands. We're just going to take some pulls here. Just pull one weight in towards the chest and then move to the other side. Try to keep your lower body as still as possible. Try not to move those hips from side to side. Squeeze and engage the core, really working the triceps and the biceps as we bring that weight in towards the chest. Now make your way into a high kneeling position. Keep the weights in your hands. We're just going to take some chest flies. Keep those arms as straight as you can. If that's a bit too much for you, you can keep a soft bend in the arms. You just want to open up through the chest. Try not to move the body too much. You just want to keep that core nice and strong, focusing on just moving the arms. Take a soft bend in the back so that you're leaning over slightly. If it helps, you can do this standing up just to get that range of motion. Now, just as we did in plank, we're just going to take those pulls in towards the chest, bend the arms, really squeeze the shoulder blades together as you do this, again working the chest. Now, still doing those chest pulls, I want you to keep the weights attached to one another so that your hands are really close together. Again, just bring the weights in towards the chest. This is going to work a different area of the chest and upper back. So it's really great just to get this variation to work the different muscles. For our final exercise, we're going to take vertical pendulums. So lift one arm in front of you, keep the arm straight, and the other arm goes back. And then we're just going to switch and switch, doing it at that pace, keeping it nice and fast, but also with control. Use that core to keep control, squeeze the navel in towards the spine, keep that back nice and strong, nice and straight. You've got just a few more of these. Keep breathing, you're almost done. And relax. Thank you for joining me. Your back should be thoroughly burned out. Namaste.